Real Madrid woke up to bad news that changes everything at the back. Antonio Rüdiger will miss action after suffering a left leg muscle injury in training, a blow that instantly forces the club to rethink defensive plans. The timing could not be worse. With major domestic and European fixtures coming, Rüdiger's absence creates a gap in experience and leadership on the pitch that Xabi Alonso must plug quickly. And the club's medical bulletin and major outlets have confirmed the setback into that uncertainty steps Raul Asensio, a 22-year-old product of La Fabrica who has spent years building his game in the academy and Castilla before tasting first-team minutes. He's not a flash name yet. He's a methodical centre-back who reads the game, is brave in the air, and has been trusted enough to be listed in first-team squads and given meaningful minutes when called upon. Real Madrid's official roster lists him as a current first-team defender, and his trajectory from youth ranks to senior involvement is the reason many at the club now see him as the most straightforward internal option to cover Rüdiger's role. Pairing matters. Dean Huijsen, the young Dutch-Spanish talent who's already made a name for himself at senior level, offers a complementary profile to Asensio, athletic, quick to the second ball, and comfortable stepping into midfield channels. Coaches like combinations that balance aggression with composure, and recent selections show the club has experimented with Huijsen and Asensio together in big tournament groupings. Chemistry they built during club competitions could now be valuable weeks into a congested calendar. That existing familiarity is one reason the club might prefer the internal route rather than rushing a new signing. For Xabi Alonso, the choice is pragmatic. Trust the academy pair and rotate with either Militao and others, or chase external reinforcements and risk disrupting a settled squad dynamic. There's logic in promoting from within. The players already understand the club's defensive principles, the pressurized environment of Bernabeu Knights, and the locker room culture. But the clock is real. Champions League and La Liga fixtures don't bend for development plans, and a young centre-back thrown into the marquee games will face relentless scrutiny and elite forwards every week. The gamble is high, but the upside is equally compelling. If Asensio seizes this window, he doesn't just fill a vacancy. He cements a place in one of world football's toughest starting XE. There's a human story here too. Asensio's career arc reflects the classic La Fabrica pathway: years of youth training, a patient climb, and then a sudden career inflection point when opportunity meets readiness. In recent months, he's earned praise for composure on the ball and aerial presence, and supporters who tracked his rise see this as the moment his reputation could go from promising to established. Of course, pressure brings pitfalls. Mental resilience, quick tactical adaptation, and consistency will be measured match by match. Yet football loves a narrative of an overlooked youngster answering a club's cry for help, and the Bernabeu's roar can lift players into a new plane when they respond. What happens next will be watched across Spain and Europe. Will Xabi Alonso pick the young duo, lean on veteran cover, or look to the transfer market in January? Every selection sends a message about the club's faith in youth versus short-term fixes. For Asensio, this patch of fixtures is a test and a showcase. Perform, and the conversation becomes about permanence. Struggle, and the headlines will quickly shift back to what was lost with Rüdiger's injury. Either way, this twist in Real Madrid's season underlines a timeless truth in football. Fortunes change fast, and careers are often defined by the moments when opportunity arrives unannounced. So keep your eyes on the lineup sheets, because the man who steps into Rüdiger's boots this month might not only hold a defensive line, he could reshape his own future and in the process rewrite a crucial chapter of Real Madrid's campaign.